Hey and welcome to Something Great. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Ha-Teya. I am a journalism student. I love to write and I love to tell people stories, and that's exactly what Something Great is all about. It's a series of interviews that I've conducted with people who inspire me and people who are doing great things with their lives. So today I sat down with my good friend Caitlin Ailing, who is the owner of a new business that just started out, earrings business called Murph and Sacks. I wanted to do this interview because I think that Caitlin is extraordinary. Starting a new business, no matter what age, no matter where you are in your life, is daunting and takes so much time and effort and energy. And I think that if you have that much motivation and skill and that you believe in yourself enough to get a business going is something amazing. So that's why I did this interview with Caitlin today. Caitlin and I are also doing a giveaway on both of our Instagram accounts, so if you would love to win a pair of Murph and Sacks earrings, you can go to either Caitlin Ailing / Murph and Sacks or Ha-Teya, and I'll put those links down below. I really hope that you enjoy this interview. A lot of hard work has gone into filming and arranging a time to sit down, and a special thanks goes out to Ella Shot, who actually did most of the filming for this. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it. So where did Murph and Sacks kind of originate from? How did that all begin for you?
Back in April, I was lacking a lot of direction, I guess in my life with work and stuff, and I was a bit bored, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make some earrings. And I went to Melbourne the month before, and my sister and I went to these handmade markets and stuff, and I was like, wow, this is really cool, like all these people making this stuff all by themselves and selling it. I was like, that'd be fun. But I was like, I don't know if I'll sell them. So I started making some, and they were very bad. I don't know if you've seen photos, but they were very bad. And I probably will never wear them ever. But yeah, then I just kind of got into the groove, and I was like, wow, this is really fun.
The idea for selling them, was it always a business type, online thing, or were you going to do market type stuff?
Well, I always wanted to do a bit of both. My sister and her partner encouraged me to kind of get a website up and running, because that'd be a bit more professional than just selling them through Instagram DMs or whatever. And then I kind of went on Squarespace and started designing the website and everything, and everything just fell into place, and I was like, I like this. I like how I'm selling it on the website.
And do you get any help from anyone else, or is it solely just you?
Nope, I do everything. Literally from the running the Instagram and Facebook, making them, posting them, everything. Yeah.
Tell me, why is it called Murph and Sacks?
So Murph and Sacks came from my two beloved ginger furry friends. I've got a ginger border collie, and his name's Murphy, and we nicknamed him Murph, so that's where that came from. And then Sacks is from my little kitty that passed away last year. His name was Saxon, so I combined them, and it kind of worked well with the vibe of the brand and everything.
What's the process like? Did you spend a lot of your own money getting the resources for this?
Yeah, I've spent a lot of money on this from my own pocket. I haven't got any money or assistance from anyone else for it. Just kind of buying materials, and then those materials don't work, so you've got to go out and spend the extra money and never use the first ones. It's a lot of money and hidden costs that you don't really think of.
How many hours do you think you spend on creating these earrings and running this business?
So every time I make a batch of earrings, I spend probably, I'd say, an hour and a half actually rolling out the clay and designing it, and then cutting it, and then bake it for about 15 minutes, and then you have to let that set overnight. And then the next day I'll generally spend about an hour sanding all the pieces back, fixing kind of all the bubbles and stuff on it. And then I'll glue the earring posts on there, which takes probably half an hour to do the whole lot. And then you let that set overnight as well. And then obviously card them and put the pieces and everything together. But yeah, it's a lot of time, not spent at once, but over a long period of time.
So how long has Murph and Sacks been alive now?
Just over a month, actually.
And how many earrings have you actually sold so far?
I don't know the exact number.
More than you'd expect, or?
Yeah, a lot more than I expected. I actually had this one girl DM me on Instagram, and she was like, "Hey, I'm from New Zealand. I found your earrings on Instagram and I really like them. I'd like to buy some." But at the time I only advertised that I was shipping to Australia, because I was like, no one is ever going to find me overseas. And I was like, oh, that's cool. So I changed it to Australia and New Zealand, and I posted hers over there.
And what do you kind of see for Murph and Sacks in the future?
Yeah, obviously it'd be cool to kind of branch out and be able to afford to ship things overseas and everything. But yeah, it'll take time.
For sure.
Yeah.
But that's definitely something you would really hope to see this business do.
Yeah, definitely.
Is there anything you wanted to add or say before we finish up?
Obviously, if you want to buy some earrings or anything, you can head over to www.murphandsacks.com and follow us on Instagram and everything. So at Murph and Sacks on Instagram and just Murph and Sacks on Facebook.
So there you have it. If you would love to check out Murph and Sacks, all the details and the links below and how to enter that giveaway will be on our Instagram accounts, which will be down below as well. As I said before, I think it's such a brave thing to do, to start a new business, especially at the age of 18 and not really know what direction you're heading in, but just giving it a go is really extraordinary. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Next week I'll be interviewing one of my friends, Sophie. Sophie is an aspiring author. She has amazing poems, and I've just been in awe of her writing ever since I've met her, basically. So I'm going to be having a chat with her next week, and I hope that you tune in to see that. So yeah, if you like this video and you would love to see more inspiring people and people who are doing something great, I post new videos every Thursday. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you next week.
Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Swipe.